Today marks a monumental day in history. We have all been divided, a divide between beverages. On one side stands a modest pelican with his sons of virgins. On the other, myself and the honeybees. It's on this day, through epic clash in the streets of Los Santos, we decide for once and for all if the sugary glory of a quick sprung stop is superior, or whether the healthy hydrating sensation of simple H2O is indeed the better choice. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the Super Special Taxi Olympics. Me, Dave, and Gtamen on one team, Modest Pelican and two of his most feared sons of virgin, Stealtho, Mato, and Fido on the other team. The competition? A soul-crushing game of endurance, power, and insanity. Each person on the team calls in a cab. We get in as a passenger and set a course to the other side of the highway, and the first person to arrive there gets a sweet, epic victory royale. The two teammates have to ensure either their team's cab gets there first, or has to make sure the other team's cab doesn't arrive at all. Best of three epic victory royale wins and gets the grand prize, and will go down in the books as the first ever winner of the Super Special Taxi Olympics. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. And if you want to watch Modest Pelican's angle, his link will be in the description down below. Do go check that out. After you are done watching my video though, if you leave before you are done watching my video, I will personally find you and pull you back to my video. Okay, let's begin. Before beginning rigorous exercise, you must ensure your body is in a relaxed state. So therefore, we start out our day on top of the casino. The boys were all happily splashing together, but my mind was somewhere else. I knew what was going to happen. You see, these guys think that the Super Special Taxi Olympics is a joke, a fun little game, but no, this is going to be a bloodbath. It was time to begin, but not before Fido decided to murder Mato, and then before Mato even reached the ground, Fido decided he couldn't live on without Mato and plunged to his death too. Emotions got the best of us already, and then we decided to all jump to our deaths. Enough fooling around, we are all heading south towards the docks to start the event of the ages. Round number 1, Evans versus Pelican. It was time to begin. After a short and sensual moment with the cab driver, both me and Pelican set off to our destination. Gtamen was instantly on the case and blocked Pelican off before the race could even begin. One would say this is bad sportsmanship, and I would indeed agree. But I also do not want to lose, so I say fair play, Gtamen. All was bumbling along just fine and dandy, and I had a good head start, but I wasn't even halfway across the bridge when Mato came barreling towards me. He barely did any damage and even helped me out a little bit, but then Dave plowed into me at full speed and sent the cab whirling. Gtamen quickly corrected the course and decided to give me a small pushy towards the finish line. At this point, I realized that we had custom vehicles and Team Pelican did not. An unfortunate miscommunication, but since this put us at an advantage, we just carried on. Sportsmanship at its finest. Gtamen tried to push me, but instead of helping, he actually started to mount a taxi in an attempt to make taxi babies. All hell broke loose, and then suddenly, Pelican caught up. And now the true intensity of the Super Special Taxi Olympics is shown. Whiplashes, bruises, and just like that, Modest Pelican flew upside down, but remarkably, his cab actually did an outstanding job recovering. Now I have to truly applaud Pelican's cab driver. I am sure he will receive fair compensation for the trauma we put him through. The race carried on, and Team Evans and the honeybees got the first win. And as far as for compensation for Pelican's cab driver, truly tragic. Round 2, Fido versus Gtamen. It was time to spice things up. The cabs were on our way and we were set to stop the damn taxis. This time on Vagios. I commenced the chase and the first thing I saw was Pelican, who just stumbled over and just lay there in the middle of the street. Is this some kind of advanced Taxi Olympics technique? I quickly learned that the Vagios brought forth their own set of issues. Like for starters, you are better off running after the cabs cause these things are hella slow. Second of all, spitting on the taxis has more of an impact than bumping into them. But then I saw a horrendous crime unfold before me. We set up clear rules, no axing of any description, and then I saw Dave pull out his axe and planting it in the back of the head of Pelican's skull. Oh, the horror. Such war crime must be punished by death, so I drove up to Dave, channeled all my rage into my right leg, and with one swift kick to his left buttock, ended his existence as he fell upon the cold concrete of the bridge. A well-deserved fate for high treason. But in the middle of all the commotion, Fido managed to get miles ahead of the competition, and GTA Man was leagues behind, goddammit. What if this was Pelican's plan all along? What if he wanted to provoke Dave, and now Fido was on his way for the big victory royale? Ladies and gentlemen, and I was not going to let this happen. It was high time to pepper Fido's cap with my kicks of fury. I kicked the cap so hard that I popped its tire. The doors were about to come off. You could see the terror inside the cab, but it was no use. His taxi driver was determined to get that sweet, epic victory royale, and so the elusive victory royale was indeed obtained by Fido, putting the Sons of the Virgins back on the board. The score now 1-1 as we head into the final round, the one round to determine who will be crowned the Super Special Taxi Olympics Grand Champion. Round 3, Motto vs. Dave. Ladies and gentlemen, this was it. The final round to determine who would be the Grand Champion. In the very last round, we decided to actually play it fair and used all the exact same vehicles. Who would have thought that in the very last round we would actually get our shit together at some point? Oh, how fantastic. Nevertheless, it was now time. Dave took an early lead, but GTA Man and Fido were both on its trail. Me and Pelican were toe to toe, and now everything went to hell. Pelican tried to block off the road. I tried helping Dave out, but actually made things significantly worse. Marto and Dave were making taxi babies while Fido was caressing Dave's cab from behind. Meanwhile, I was plowing Pelican's cab to get things moving. This truly captures the essence of the Taxi Olympics. But after a while, Marto managed to get away and left Dave heartbroken. I decided I wanted to cheer Dave on. You can do it, I told Dave, but Dave's cab driver just had enough until he started moving again, and move he did. He flew across the map towards the very end where GTA Man was trying to hold the line, but there was Pelican trying to thwart our endeavors once again. I've had enough and tried to ram him off the road, but actually ended up causing more damage to myself. Pelican caught up to Dave, and oh my god, a fight began, and due to some kind of miracle, I actually ended up helping Dave. Now what happened next was a very, very unfortunate set of circumstances. As you may or may not have noticed, I have name tags disabled, and so does Dave. We do this thing called Cops and Crooks, which you should definitely check out, and I explain why there are no game tags right over there. But anyway, due to all this commotion, I kinda lost track of who is who and what is what. So near the end, I thought I was blocking Marto, but it turned out I was blocking Dave seconds away from that sweet epic victory royale. Ladies and gentlemen, the second I got away, Pelican and Fido took position and blocked Dave off. All Marto has to do now is get his cab moving, but unfortunately for him, he has been stuck for quite some time now. But he decided it was time to bend the rules, which at this point should just be a feature of the Super Special Taxi Olympics. He grabbed a car of his own. He was barreling towards the gas station. Dave got out on foot, cause who cares at this point? And he also started rushing towards the gas station. Who would obtain the elusive, epic victory royale? Team Pelican, Team Evans. Oh well, I think at the end of this 2-hour recording session we all realized that we were losers in the grand scheme of things. So I guess it was now time for a quick sprung stop. Yes, the sweet, sugary sensation of a sprung would surely, and just like that, Fido came in and slapped the sprung out of my hands. I've had enough of the disrespect. The Super Special Taxi Olympics is a gentleman's sport, and now will be forever tainted by both the Sons of Virgins and also my crew. No one is being serious about it, so we decided to settle it for once and for all. The Sons of Virgins, Sonny and the Honeybees. It is now time for an epic clash on top of the Maze Bank. The winner gets the glory of a sweet, epic victory royale. The loser will get nothing, I suppose. It is now time. And I think GTA Man won, but let's be honest, who even cares at this point anymore? At the end of the day, it is all about having fun. It's about having fun and shitting on the gentleman sport that is the Super Special Taxi Olympics, and I think we both had fun and shat upon the sport, so I call that a win. Now I want to give a huge shout out to Modest Pelican and his crew for wanting to do this cheeky collab with us. His link will be in the description and in the pinned comment, so please give his video some love as well. Subscribe to him if you haven't done it already, which I doubt, but hey, if you have already subscribed, then unsubscribe and subscribe again so I don't feel completely useless, eh? When you are done checking out Pelly's video, also check out Dave's and GTA Men's angle. All links will be in the description. And lastly, thank you all to the Super Special Sexy members, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for the support on the channels in the ways you see fit. I really appreciate the living hell out of you. And I apologize for not being as active on social media and uploading recently. I've been sick. You might hear it in this video as well. My voice hasn't truly recovered yet, which is awesome, by the way, because when I get sick, my voice gets really deep and I sound like a goddamn demon. Alright. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. See you guys later, alright? Peace.